Wait for it. It's time for Challenge C. Before we open Challenge C, what I want you to do, and do this now, open the sound folder. Look at everything that is there. Just look. Take a minute and look. Read through all of those sounds. Wow. We are going to play around with all of those sounds. And in future challenges, there will be even more variations of sound. Harp, harpsichord, marimba, piano, Rhodes, which is an electric piano, harp, harpsichord, marimba, piano, Rhodes, harp, harpsichord, marimba, piano, Rhodes. Sounds like a pattern. It is, because it's the same 5 sounds, although you can choose. In this challenge, you are going to make a decision as to how you want your composition to sound. You and you alone are going to make that decision. How cool is that? Now it's time to open up Challenge C. There we go. Look at this small window. Here we go. We just have to make it bigger and bigger. And there's the little dog again. Poor little puppy. Oh. Now that everything is a little bit bigger, you can see that there's nothing in here except the loop guide. And notice like any good scientist, what did you observe? I observed that there are 2 sound or 0, 1 sounds. There are 2 of these. There are 2 of these and 2 of those. I also noticed the distance between the beginning of this sound and the beginning of this sound is 2.5 seconds. 2.5 seconds. 2.5 seconds. Each one of these sounds is around 2.5 seconds long. And if there are 8 sounds, 2 of these, 2 of those, 2 of those, 2 of those, 2, 4, 6, 8, or 4 sounds by 2 is 8. And each sound is 2.5 seconds. The entire length, doing multiplication, is going to be roughly 20 seconds long. There we go. There's a little math for you. The first thing we have to do is figure out how those sounds sound. Remember from the sound folder, we're going to go up here to File, Import Audio, File, Import Audio, which brings up this folder, and you can select these one by one. Open. See how that filled in? And now I'll have to do it again and again and again and again and again and again. Or, since I already have this harp sound, I'm going to choose the next one and then hold down my Shift key. Click. They're all selected and kaboom! They're all there. And then I'm going to use this. Look at that. Look at all those sounds. That's incredible. If you have a roller on your mouse, you can use the roller to go up and down, up and down. All right? I'm going to make all these sounds smaller using this. You do that as well. Look at all those sounds. Look at all those sounds. Wow, that's a lot of sounds. Let's listen to them. Not a really pretty sound. The issue is, this is a train wreck. Music is a puzzle. These are puzzles, but the puzzles go in a specific order, and music is temporal, meaning it's in time. So one thing follows another in time. All of these are played simultaneously, which is stacking a train, one car of a train on top of another, which isn't the way it looks, right? One follows another. We are going to, you, in fact, are going to take just a little bit of time and you're going to audition. You're going to solo each one to figure out how it sounds so you can make choices. I've made this bigger. I'm going to make that smaller. I'm going to make this bigger. I'm going to solo. Notice how everything else turned to gray. I'm going to unsolo, and they all go blue. Gray, blue, gray, blue, gray, blue, gray, blue, blah, 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 blah. This is the only one that will sound. Interesting. And I'm going to minimize that. Or if you want, you can just make these bigger to where, just a little bit bigger to where you can see the solo. A little bit bigger to see the solo. And it takes a little bit of time, but that's okay. Marimba. Let's see how that sounds. Right now, this is the end of part 1. You're going to audition all the sounds so that you know what they sound like. So you know what a harp sounds like, a harpsichord, a marimba, a piano, and a Rhodes. If there are, let's do a little bit of logic here. And I hate logic sometimes, but it works. Here we go. There are 20 files here. We know that because there are 4 loops with 5 different sounds. 4 loops, 1, 2, 3, 4, with 5 different loops. Will you have to listen to all 20? This is a Rhodes. This is a Rhodes. Let me highlight it. Rhodes, 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 Rhodes. The Rhodes 88 sound will not change. Here's a harp. Here's a harp. Harp, harp. The harp sound will not change. It's a harp. How many of these are we going to have to listen to then? If these sounds never change, and we listen to these 5, will we need to listen to that one? No. The notes of this one are different. The pattern of notes is different, but the sound is the same. It's the same color. It's the same timbre. And what we're auditioning is color. That's what composers do. That's what you, with this musical puzzle, are going to do. You're going to choose color. Right now, it's the end of the video, and you are going to listen to these 5. When you're satisfied that you know how each of these sound, you're ready for the next video. See you then.